Hello. Welcome back. It's that time of the week again. NASCAR Rivals on the Switch. So, yeah, we're back. 100% race at Homestead. Not really sure how this is going to go, to be honest. Don't have too much of an idea. I did like a 25% race length thing. It seemed alright. Hello, Bill. Hello, JC. If I decide to quit, I would definitely care. I would definitely care if you weren't doing YouTube, because I enjoy your videos, and I stop in from time to time and I look at them and it makes me happy. So I would definitely care. So, but yeah, we got a couple of different things, or at least a different idea, concept I'm going to do it, because usually back in the Heat 5 stuff on PC, I would always run like a driver that had a significant career at a certain track, or had some significance with the track we're going to. I can't really do that here because we don't got any legend drivers, so I thought of something. And I think it might be a pretty good idea. This is my first attempt at doing this, so there might be some level of jank in this. But it should balance itself out decently well. So, yeah. While I get this up here. Let's see. Bring this over here. Kind of like do like an inverse of my setup just to just to show this, but I think this will work out pretty well. Oh, my pop-up chat's gone now. Oh no. Oh no, where do I put the pop-up? Okay, the chat. I can put it over here. Okay. Well, I have to flip I have to flip everything around. Okay. All right. So what am I doing? What am I talking about? Oh god, which layer is it in? What layer is it in? For whatever reason, the audio is not there. That makes no sense. That quite baffles me. God damn. I can't win. I cannot frickin' win. I can't believe it did that. I was having such a frickin' moment. Let's try this again. Yes, okay. Kept my audio. I don't care about face game for this. So what I was trying to say is we're going to be using a random number generator to pick whatever car the game wants us to drive. So I have it set to 1 to 99. And we're just going to see whatever it picks. You know, whatever number it lands on. If it doesn't land on a number that's in the game, then we could just kind of, you know, try it again. So, yeah. That's what we're going to do. So, it's a little risky because it could be somebody I don't like. And that's going to make me just feel awful. But that is the fate of this random number generator. There's like no 88 card though. I know, JC. You didn't let me finish. Okay. I had to get the demon out of me. So, here we go. And it's going to be... Oh, I have to stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god! I thought it's just like okay, we gotta stop it ourselves. God, look at how much I tested this beforehand. How did I like? Oh my god, my brain. All right, let's stop it. 87. That doesn't exist, but that exists in the World of Outlaws thing. No. Well, that sucks. That's not really. Oh, that's not all right. We gotta try it again. Wow, of all the numbers, like we somehow managed to like. That's funny. And we're gonna stop it. 8. Oh, it's Tyler Reddick. No. Oh no. Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset. We gotta use Tyler Reddick, which honestly may not be all that bad of a pick for this race in real life. But rules are rules, and we gotta go with it. So that's what we're gonna use. And with that, our fate is sealed. Hypothetically speaking. I can't believe I did all this hype and I like managed to still. I spent so much time trying to make sure like everything's all good to go. And it just I still found a way to mess it up. I'm kind of impressed. I still messed it up. That was baffling. But oh no, I just can't. The timing, the absolute just. Why would the game do this to me? Then again, I think I don't like 80% of the field, so the odds of me actually getting like a driver I liked was going to be very extremely low to begin with. But here's our settings we're going to use for Homestead. It's pretty much the same as usual. 100% race length, normal wear rate, more grip for the fall off. Strict yellows, multiple race stages, quick qualify. Obviously, we're not going to qualify. Skill range, we're going to set it to narrow. And their mechanical failures to infrequent, and tire wear effect to less effect, so they will, their fall off won't be too bad. It seems like it's pretty decent settings, but I don't know. The game's weird with like the difficulty and just the way the AI like spread out. We kind of saw it at Vegas. They just like there's like 5 or 6 cars that just kind of stay together. So no. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... JC's typing. Oh my god. So yeah, we're going to save those settings. And with that, I don't know why every time I adjust the race settings, it puts me back to here. I just that little inconvenience. I don't know, whatever, but 267 laps. Look at that. The game even thinks Tyler Reddick's like going to be like the fastest car. So I don't know. That's just cute. So we'll see if he ends up winning. The random number generator just... People are going to be coming in later and they're going to be wondering like, why'd you pick him? And I got to explain it. It was like, well, wait. Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Where did I put them? Oh, they're over here. Okay, they're by my TV. They're gonna be like, why are you racing at the number 8 of Tyler Reddick? It's just a little bit bullshit. You know, when I was racing as Tyler Reddick, when you couldn't done like that before in the past. You just make no sense. So. There. Now that we got those out of the way, got that out of my system. So, yeah, here we go. Homestead. Boom. So, it seems like it's going to be about a 2 hour and 20-minute race from what I was kind of calculating. My little calculator here, I was crunching the numbers a little bit and just kind of figuring everything out. And it seemed like that was the estimated race length. So, that's the plan. Since this race is starting at like 2:30, this is why we're kind of starting at 11. Usually I try to start at 11:30. well, ideally just because I could get more rest, because I don't think I got enough rest.
This marks the middle of the round of 8, and it only gets harder from here with Martinsville looming. So for some, it's critical to secure their spot in the championship 4 today.
Alex Hay was talking about something, but I couldn't hear it. So yeah, it is strange that it's a day race, pretty much. I'm so used to it being a night race. But oh well. So we're going with a 4 slider. That's probably seems to be the best for like a long run situation. So that's what we're gonna go with. Hello BC Whistle, thanks for tuning in. Damn, JC's being like me with how I type sometimes. Good lord, the typos making me blush. So yeah, we're skip qualifying, and 2 people go to the back. What a tragedy. Homestead, Miami, City of Coke and the supercar aesthetic. Facts. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to... I mean, I haven't done a 100% race at this track on this game. So, I mean, I only have a 25% race length kind of idea. We got some Sprite. Double Monster Energy Water. I gotta go and get that. I like how this game is rated E, but it's blatantly advertises vodka. That is very true. I do not understand that. Vodka is rated E for everyone. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hello, Lo. Thanks for stopping by. Well, here we go.
The cars are gridded, the drivers are ready.
Saw Kyle Busch on pole there. Kurt's up there too. Ryan Blaney had engine issues. Oopsie doodles to him. Kyle's on pole with Bowman second. Almirola gave up spot for tires. Well, 267 laps. I think an 80 lap stage 1. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, green flags out. We're underway, and the journey to get up through the field starts as we're already gaining spots. It's an 80 lap stage with 61 laps in the fuel. I think it's going to go down to 60 sometime this lap. So 1 pit stop in the stage. Everything I've done, it just seems like getting up through the field, at least the first half, are so pitifully easy. I don't understand. It's just, you can gain so many spots. And right up until you get about to the top 15, then it seems like it kind of cranks up the difficulty. Or that's just when the field just gets tougher. I don't know. It's just weird how that kind of plays out. But yeah, so far, you know, so good. We're just getting up to the field. Another thing, I think it was the same in Ultimate Edition Plus, but off turn 2, they fixed it where, you know how the car would just get really squirrely or wiggly? They definitely have fixed that so it no longer does it. So that's a nice, like, little quality of life improvement. I could say that much. I feel bad if Kamikaze comes in here and he's seeing me race this car and he's not going to understand why. I'm going to have to give like a soliloquy on why I am in this car. Back half usually isn't good, so that makes sense. That is true. But it's just crazy that in the span of like 3 laps I go from last to 18. That seems just a bit extreme. Personally, that seems a bit extreme. But yeah, we're already like up in the top 15. I think we're almost about to crack the top 10. So this is just gross. Kind of curious how quick we'll get to lap traffic though, because we have it set to narrow, so I don't know like how long that's gonna take. Vegas, it seemed like it took about 25 to 30 laps for that to occur. So we'll see if that kind of is the same thing here. But yeah, that'll be kind of funny if Kyle Busch won. Why, I don't know. I just... Well, the clause for Kyle to have a win that I would be okay with would have, you know, that chance is gone. I was gonna be fine with it if he won in Vegas, just considering all the stuff that happened the previous week. So I would have been fine with that, but not anymore. So we're back to like our normal like Kyle hatred. So yeah, and it's a bit awkward because I'm gonna be racing. I'm basically racing the car Kyle's gonna be in next year. So that's like surreal to think about. That's 6 years. Hey, I think I topped it with my hatred for JJ Yaley. Also, my face cam is blocking the position thing. Let me fix that real quick. Put that down. Hopefully that fixed it. That's better. So yeah, I think I have like 15 years of dislike. From what I remember, he despises Reddick because of what happened to Austin Terrio at Vegas in the Truck Series. That basically kind of just ruined Austin's career because he had injuries and stuff after that, and can't say it wasn't the same, but because he won an ARCA championship afterwards. But I guess like it gave him lingering injuries and stuff that hindered his career and to like go further, something along those lines. Well, up to P8. Now it's starting to seem like it's getting a bit harder to get up through the field. So it should be a lot harder to try to gain some ground here. So we're 3.6 back from Logano. I don't know if we're gaining any per lap, but from what I did in like a 25% race, it seems like they were able to run like a 32-second flat, so would make sense why we're going to be off the pace for a little bit. I don't know how long they run that for. I mean, that was their fastest lap, so maybe they're running like 32 twos or something, or threes. I'm not really sure. But yeah, shockingly, both the Xfinity and truck races here weren't really that interesting. Just, I don't know what it was, but they just weren't that engaging to watch. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that the Cup Series race will be a lot better. It would be nice to just go through one frickin' week without some, like, wild drama controversy. So I'm kind of getting tired of it, because it's happened, like, 3-4 weeks in a row, it seems like. And it's getting a little old. There were so many different people that made Bubba videos. Can't blame them, they're playing the YouTube game. I guess I could have made another video talking about his suspension and stuff, but I just didn't. It just felt weird to do it. I don't know, I thought I already kind of said everything I needed to in the race review and like how I would have felt about it. Like, I didn't think there was a need for me to do another one. Maybe I should have, because there is some weird stuff, like the rule book now, like it says like, you know, you can't wreck someone because it'll be a penalty, and it's like, well, why didn't they force that before? So I don't know. Makes me, I guess that could have been a video just to have those interesting like different talking points, but I just didn't. Oh yeah, JC, I did see your Focus, the Eric Jones car. That looked gross. That just absolutely looked disgusting. Who's your driver now? It's Truex. It's Truex. Truex and Kurt are always my two like current like favorite ones in the field that are like actively racing in the Cup Series. So that's who I'll go to. The only thing is, I mean, it sounds like he's going to retire next year. So Kurt, please, for God's sake, save us in 2024. Come back in that year. We need this. Because I'm not going to have anyone to root for after that then. Hey, hello Mark. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning to you too. So it seems like it's going to take about 25-30 laps to catch lap traffic because we're already getting to the back straightaway. I'm also Harvick's now my draft partner for some reason. 4 times 2 is definitely 8, so there's some math involved in that. But yeah, we're losing a little bit of ground to him, or at least to the leader.
Looking inside now. Clear left. Inside.
Can you root for Bell?
All clear, nothing out back.
I think he's okay. I don't really got a problem with Bell. The only problem with Bell is 2 of his 3 wins are kind of backed into wins, so it's not too impressive to me yet, but he's a very, very above average driver, that's for certain. I like how I say how the field doesn't spread out, but they're decently spread out. From what I did, there was like I was leading and there was like 5 or 6 cars like in a pack. That is certainly not the case here because Logano and Kyle Busch are just way gone. You can see them in the top left of the screen. There's like 2 pixels going at it, but yeah, so that is not the case. Good battle though. Hey, look at that. Kurt's top 5. If only he was running. If only these cars were safe and they did not have these broken issues. That's a whole other rant because I just, that whole situation bugs me. It makes me angry. And I despise it too much.
All by himself here. High. Clear low here. Clear
So I'm
high.
kind of curious when their tire wear is starting to like affect them, so I can like, start to reel them back in because I mean I gained a couple of tenths though, but I don't know if that's just from them battling for the lead or what exactly. Because you see they're still side by side, so they're having one epic battle up there.
Hold your line here, car inside.
I don't know why I went to the high side. I just thought maybe something would come of it. Maybe it will. Got a draft from Curse, so that's gonna pull us on the front straight away. I don't know if it'll be enough to actually clear them.
Still there.
No, maybe it will. Oh, it will. Oh, I will take it. Perfect. P6. P5. And... alright. Now we just got Bowman and Larson up there for 4th and 3rd. Yeah, still stuck around like 4 seconds. I can't. I've been getting around like 3.8, 4 seconds. It's just been kind of stuck. But yeah, they're going to be hitting lap traffic, so it's a little bit sooner than I thought. I thought it would be around like lap 25 or 30. So yeah, they got to a little bit quicker than my calculations anticipated. I mean, since I'm recording, well, since the recording of the Atlanta race for the Rivals career mode, I have not touched the game since. I mean, I have the Dakota race to do, and that's gonna be that's gonna be like a whole journey just to talk about that and how broken it is. I don't think I was prepared for it. And dare I say, I had more fun playing World of Outlaws Dirt Racing than the Rivals game.
Still there.
That's probably not that much of a nuclear take or any sort of thing, but it's really fun. It's crazy how entertaining that game is. And it comes from me that sucks on dirt racing stuff, so I guess that says a lot. I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, now they're catching lap traffic. Now we're going to start to gain on them. So we're going to start to cheese some, like, interval cutting. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Top's clear if you want it.
I like how in my Discord yesterday I was saying like a really dumb hypothetical, like, oh, JC would find a way to defend Texas. He'd be like, well, on lap 43, Texas' lap was better than Homestead's lap 43. Like, that specific lap in particular was better. Like, something crazy like that. It's so somebody in my chat said typical JC take. Like, damn. That's fucked up. But then again, I don't know. That was just funny.
Stay up against the wall
JC's
here.
takes make me... They wake me up.
Nobody out back here.
I don't know. Oh, yikes. That is not good. That is not good at all. Bubba didn't even, like, reach out to Larson to, like, personally apologize. That's fucked up. And I don't want to hear, like, oh, he apologized in the message. And it's like, well, that's... I don't even know if that even really counts. Yeah, that's typical. Yeah, it's just amazing. Especially also made like a really good compilation video showing off like I think Bubba's past like tendencies and just things, and yeah, he's very problematic. I'm kind of amazed he's even at 23-11, considering just his track record or just his, I don't know, personality. He's just too much of a ticking time bomb. And when you have someone like that on the track, that seems pretty dangerous. But yeah, it's like almost every step of the way Bubba has probably like done like the wrong thing to do throughout all of this. It's just been...
All clear to the bottom.
Yeah, it's just incredible. As Kyle Petty would definitely say. And Kyle Petty definitely had a good take because, yes, shouldn't there be some kind of penalty for walking across an active racetrack? Because they've implemented that rule since, geez, 2015, ever since the Kevin Wars. And that's a whole other weird topic why they did that in the first place, because that was not a NASCAR sanctioned event when that sprint car race occurred. Don't know why they do that, but it is. I guess it is a good safety rule, but yeah, so that was violated. Then he also put his hands on an official, and so it's like, well, wouldn't there be more? Well, shouldn't there be way more than a race, considering all of his past incidences and just the other stuff he did? Like, I almost feel like 2 races would be reasonable. I don't know. Surprised they did as much as they did. So yeah, it's just the whole situation. It's just amazing. It's just amazing just how wrong you can handle yourself professionally. Young Kurt Busch. I don't ever recur Kurt just turning someone. Like, people forget that Jimmy Spencer did that to Kurt at Indy in like 2002. And that was much more egregious because they're going much faster. And I don't know if the walls had safer barriers at that point in time or what, but it was like, yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty freaking bad. There's other weird stuff where, in Austin's video, there was a clip where Bubba like doubled down on the fact that there was a noose. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, it was already confirmed that it's not that. So it's like, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. The weird stuff where he's on podcasts and openly talking about just father abuse. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. Certainly Kurt's not innocent either, so I don't want to make it seem like Kurt's like this angel back then, because he certainly wasn't, because I didn't like him for a long time. Ugh, yeah, that was weird. I don't know. There's just certain things that just bug me. I just don't. It's just a whole shitstorm. It's kind of sad because because that whole incident turned political. It turned like into like, well, you're racist if you criticize them. And it's like absolutely ridiculous shit that has no. It's just gross. I don't even look at Twitter, especially with this name, because there's just too much toxic crap. It's just really gross to look at. But either that was weird. It's like my controller like shut off there, like how it lost speed there. That was really freaking weird. So yeah, we're still third. We were lapping a lot of cars. What are we up to, like 25th already? Vegas, in terms of like lap traffic stuff, like it took a while for us to get to that point. The most we ever gotten was 26th, and that took like about the whole race to get to that point. And already in stage one, we're not even halfway through stage one, and we have already almost lapped half the field. What's this, NASCAR 2004? I mean, we're definitely gaining. It's just, it's not as much as I was thinking it would be. But I guess that's kind of good that it shows that, you know, they are pretty competitive. Yeah, I feel bad. I wish there was, you know, a black Cup Series driver that people could probably relate to a lot better than Bubba. I don't know. That would be cool. There's always, I mean, again, there's always a chance a driver can redeem themselves, but I mean, he's gonna have to. It's gonna take a long time to build that up, and I mean, it's gonna take years. You might need to. I think what needs to happen. This is a very extreme, like atomic bomb levels of like a nuclear take, but I think what needs to happen is kind of similar to what Kurt had. You know, he needs to lose a top ride, go into, you know, like have it like really affect, like have him lose the 2311 ride, then have him struggle to find anything, like even if it's like a Rick Ware racing car, and then he has to build up himself and his credibility to like better himself to justify like other teams even wanting to take him again. Like he has to completely like change how he operates in terms of just on and off track stuff. And I think he just needs like a hard dose of reality and to like just be humbled. That's what I think happened with Kurt, and it definitely changed him. Sometimes that's all like probably a driver needs, is just have their entire career just fall apart so they can get humbled. Because I mean, it could definitely change them. Also, why are they pitting 12 laps early? I mean, I guess it's good in this stage because they're basically splitting it in half, but that's still way too early. Yeah, I'm hoping Raja has a better career. I mean, a good career. Everything I've heard seems like he's a good person, good dude. So I'm pulling for him. So I'm hoping. I'm happy he's doing well in ARCA, but I don't know if that means a whole lot because ARCA's like competitive level is just not anywhere near to what it should be. But I don't know. I'm just hoping he does well.
Heads up, that car ahead of you is spinning.
I'm just afraid to pit so early. I mean, with how wonky this game can get sometimes with these, you know, yellows. I mean, we could completely cheat. We could completely break this whole race just by staying out this long. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, if that's how it's going to be in like the last stage of the race, then that's going to completely destroy their entire like strategy, because that's gonna just give us such an easy win. We're not even gonna have to like fight for it. I have their tire wear effect to less, so like they should be pitting for tires, and there's no way they could be burning off that much fuel. Usually the fuel stuff's like pretty balanced. Like I've never really had any issues with that. So the fact that they're pitting that early, unless it's just a stage strategy thing, I don't know. When is the next career mode video? I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday, but me and deadlines and estimating when things are going to come out are not a great combo, so I'm going to put that with like an asterisk to it, because you never know with me. So obviously with Monday I have the race review, and then probably some other like let's play, maybe a championship mode from the World of Outlaws game. And Tuesday we'll be back to just other career mode stuff or whatever else I want to do, or I don't know. I'm in a weird spot where I have 3 series going on at the same time, I can kind of just play around with like the upload schedule and like what videos I want to like record and like upload, because usually it'd always be kind of like a very systematic routine where it's like, okay, I have to record this today, I have to record this the other day. Now it's just like, well, I'm just gonna record whatever I feel like. And I guess it's worked out. Like if I wake up and I feel like I want to, you know, do World of Outlaws stuff, I'll do that. Or if I wake up and want to do the rival stuff, I'll do that. So it's just, it depends. Hey, hello Devin Clark, thanks for tuning in, I appreciate it. Always happy to see you here in chat. Hopefully all's going well for you lately. So we'll be pitting here in about 2 more laps. I mean, it's definitely going to hurt us on the, if it goes green the entire way, just because we're just going to cycle out terribly. I mean, we're going to have the freshest tires out of everyone, but at the same time, I mean, it's going to really, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how it all shakes out. Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite career mode that I've ever done, like... Oh, man. Probably either NASCAR Thunder 2003 or NASCAR Heat 4, because I had a ton of fun with NASCAR Heat 4. Those two might be like my favorite career modes. We're going to pit this lap. I could probably, yeah, I'm going to pick because it's 1 lap on field. I don't want it to like sputter early or anything. Alright, standard 4-tire stop. 38 people watching, hell yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like the video, support the stream, support the content creator and all that good stuff. And we'll try to get a dub for the people watching. You like these Sunday streams? Well, that's good. NASCAR 15 was the best series. That's a good one too. I don't think there's really any series that I've ever done that I just hated to record. Like maybe the only one I think I hated to record, or I just didn't like to do after a certain period of time. It's just the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars 2002 one. Just because it seemed like, it just didn't seem like the majority of people cared too much about the series. Which sucked, because, I mean, I found the game fun. Generally, for the most part, it just didn't seem like most people cared about it. The other one would be one I really hated to record was the Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing one, like the first one that came out in like 2020. I really hated that one. That's why it's like one of the few series that I just never finished.
Outside. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Okay, looks like we're going to cycle out second. Only 1 point. We actually somehow gained time after all that. I thought we would have lost way more just because we stayed out for so long, but no. In fact, that was our car is so good apparently that we could stay out like an extra 15 laps and gain time on them after the pit cycle. Like, that's kind of wild. I don't know if we'll get to Logano though, but we can try. Also, he's lapped a lot of cars. Oh my god. 17 on lead lap now? Like, damn.
Bottom looks good. All the way to the wall.
Oh god, the 4 is the one. Yeah, that's my favorite one to record. But looking back, I could definitely see why people love that one so much. There's not really a whole lot of stuff I've done that I've like I look back and like dread it. It really the only two I could think of would be in terms of like actually. That's such a good question. Like the two that, like in terms of like actually playing it, Ignition's up there, definitely up there, without a question. And the Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing one. That when that came out in 2020, I didn't really have fun playing that.
Bottom lane moving. Bottom free. Use it if you need it. Only up to go this time.
NASCAR 15 is fun. I can certainly see why people would enjoy it from just the gameplay aspect, because I mean, the car handles really good. The way the tires degrade, like all that stuff's pretty good. The only problem is just the AI are just atrocious, or just super insanely aggressive, and their pit logic isn't very good, and it's kind of a mess to figure it out. Because certain tracks, you know, it's like, well, this track's really good at like 1 times wear and 20%. This one's really good at like 2 times wear and 20%. So it's like really hard to find that balance, and that kind of affects it. Also, the career mode's not really that fun, but at least it's like functional. Like the rules are kind of there. Like, you know, you can get a wave around, you can get a lucky dog. Cautions work as they're supposed to. You can have black flags. There's even a going below the line penalty that are sugar plates. So it's like, that's neat. It's got some basic stuff like that, so that's cool. And a caution replay. And a mirror. Oh my god, what a mirror. Also, Kyle Busch has reeled me back in, so that's a little terrifying. So how many cars are on the lead lap now? Like 15? Like, what has happened? How is this transpired into this type of race? It's like the Xfinity race yesterday. What, 16 on lead lap now? Or 15? I don't know if that other car in front of Suarez is for position, or just another car about to go a second lap down. No, that's Brad. I thought he was up there. Okay, well, not anymore. Now there's only 14 on lead lap, so that's wild. I mean, I have it set to narrow for the skill range, so it should have been, like, a lot tougher to lap that many people. Kyle, I don't know why you're pushing me. I guess you're really trying to show, like, hey, I'm going to be driving that car, I'm going to help him out. Like, I don't know. Also, that might have given me a concussion, because that was just too violent of a hit. Closing in on Logano. It's only under a second now, finally. More cars for him to lap. We only have like 10 on lead lap by the end of the stage. Like, geez, this last... I can't even imagine how the last stage is going to play out if he keeps going green like this, because that's going to be... We're going to be going down to like 7 or 6 cars on lead lap by the end of all this. Well, as long as they don't lap Kurt, that's the most important thing. And I don't think that's the case, because he is somewhere in, like, the top 10 somewhere. Kyle. Oh, that gave me back bumper damage. Damn. Didn't expect that. I didn't think that tap would do it, but apparently so. Now it's gonna make my car looser because of that. Which might be good. I don't know. I mean, that was definitely a much faster lap than the previous one. By about 2/10. Oh, there's Chastain. That's another car about to go a lap down. This is just weird. No, he's 30th. Oh my. Okay, well, never mind. Wow, the game's really not being nice to him today. Oh, Lagana getting held up. Lap traffic, I swear. Saved the day in Thunder 04 at Atlanta, right at the end. And it's doing the same here. Thank you, lap cars. Thank you, Cole Custer. Never mind. I couldn't even get around them properly. So what, 28th is lapped twice? Like, what is this? Also, we're going for a race lead. Hooray! We do got multiple lap pressure tires. Oh, that's a little bit of a slide job. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here comes Kyle. That's not really part of the script. We'll leave that lap, though. That was cool. So, I'm gonna get a good run. Nope. We'll get the draft, though. We'll get that suck. A little bit of side draft. I think that did something, but I don't know. Is that J.G. Yaley going like a third lap down? Am I seeing that right? What is happening? We gotta look at the leaderboard after this stage ends just to see how many people are lapped down and see if J.G. Yaley's 3 laps down, because that is gross.
Got one down low now. Look ahead for me here. Clear outside.
Now that we're leading, we'll see if we can pull away or just kind of maintain the lead. I don't know. It's just first time I've been in the lead all day, so I don't know how this is gonna shake up. I don't know when Kyle pitted, but he's like, I don't know, he's holding on pretty well. He's keeping up with me. He's been keeping up with me for quite a while, in fact. There was a fun discussion in my Discord yesterday about like who was better, J.G. Yaley or Riley Herbst, and I kind of came to the conclusion based on looking at the stats that J.G. Yaley was shockingly better than Herbst when you compare like their 2 seasons, like their first 2 years compared to each other. To Yaley's like 05 and 06, and Herbst is 2020 and 2021. Like Yaley actually has the better stats. That's impressive. I wasn't really sure, but yeah, Yaley is not as bad as I would have expected, considering both were like in top tier rides of their time and did next to nothing with it. But at the same time, Yaley was slightly better, so that's fun. That's crisp. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna hold me up. Buscher's 26th. So I think, what is there, only 13 on lead laps? I don't know where 13th is. But 5th place is 13 seconds back, so they are almost half a lap down. They're pretty close. That's pretty wild.
All clear, nothing out back. 5 to go at the line.
Ugh, I can hear like the audio like freak out when I look behind me. Like the audio mixing in this game is atrociously bad. And when I look behind me, it's like it goes up like 30 decibels. Yeah, we're actually starting to pull away from Logano finally. 4 laps to go in the stage. All things considered, I'm amazed it went green the entire way. I expected maybe a yellow. I wasn't really sure, but it seems to be the trend. where it just... Stage 1 just goes green in these races. I don't know, it happens even in my career mode. It's weird how that plays out so often. Then stage 2, it's like, well, then we'll have a yellow or two, and then the last stage will be like the same way. It's weird. It's weird to see a pattern.
Still there. All right, clear all around. Still there. All the way up. Get up. Get up. Clear high.
Think Ford would do good in the 88 next year. I think so.
This time back.
2 to go. Gap staying about 7/10 of a second. Predictions on the race? I mean, it should be good because it is a mile and a half. So I'm kind of expecting it. I just want it to be a race where there's no, like, massive controversy. I just want to talk about the race and how that went, not about other stuff.
One more to go.
It's kind of getting tired. Kind of like that. Yeah, my body literally just did a great reenactment of how I felt about towards all this drama stuff. That was kind of shockingly good, but it's white flag at stage 1. It looks like we're going to win it, so we did what we needed to do. And stage 2 should be more the same, except less laps, so I don't think we're going to lap as many cars. Because I still don't understand how they lap that many people. But yeah. Good stuff.
You took that.
Nice stage 1 dub. Stenhouse 7th, hey. Kurtz 9th, Chase Elliott 10th. So, yeah. We had... Okay, so there was 14 on lead lap. Yeah, we're gonna pit. Everybody's pitting. Is JG Elliott like 3 laps down? Yes, he is. Oh my god. Jeez, that is bad. Alright, well, we're gonna pit. Do you like mint chocolate ice cream? Yeah, it's good. You didn't think I was gonna say I liked it, but I like it.
Have a good day. Stay sharp.
Have you tried any new chips or snacks recently? No, I have not,
Car there on the
unfortunately.
outside. All clear. Coming halfway at the line.
82 in stage 2, okay. I'm used to it being like in Heat 5 where they always take off like 2 or 3 laps from the from like what stage 1 was. Maybe that's true to real life. Cody wear P34. He is outrunning a couple people. That was a really good start, and I don't know why. Still doing your Arby's? Yep. I primarily only try to get it like once a week on Mondays because that's like the day Moods does his live streams. And I kind of make it an all-day event. Well, hyperbolically speaking. It's just a day where it's like, I know it's going to be a good one because he's streaming, so I look forward to that. Cheez-Its? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like Cheez-Its. Dang, this has been like 2 in a row now. 2 in a row now. People ask me questions about food, and I like it. Usually it's like always like it takes like 15 guesses to get to like one food I like, or maybe even never. So it's very refreshing. Chase Briscoe is the Wish version of Chase Elliott. Oh my god, that's amazing. I never even thought of it like that. That's really funny. That's fucked up. But it's really funny.
Got one peeking inside. Track's all yours, buddy. You're all cleared. Looking inside.
Oh. I have not tried, like, the Cheez-Its, like, white cheddar, so I don't know if I would like it. I would assume I would because I like the white cheddar popcorn. So probably I would be okay with that. Root beer? Oh, yes. Yes, I love root beer. AW, Birch, Barks. Oh. All are good. Probably even the store brand ones are going to be really good too. Also, we lost the lead, and that's not ideal, but Kyle Busch is pushing me, so thank you.
Got one high now. All right, clear outside. Got one up.
I was looking at chat, almost hit the frickin' almost hit the barrels.
That's left flat. All clear. Got one inside. Clear low.
A&W had the best. Oh, I wish I had an A&W's. I don't know. I never had it.
Bottom lane's rolling here.
A&W root beer though, yum. Chase Briscoe's hairline is how he drives, so it's going away. His driving's going away. It's a good way to put it. When you go into Popeyes, what if? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared to go there. Because I think... Isn't I don't know. But JC, I don't want to go to Popeyes and they just ask me what kind of spinach do I want.
Got his nose in there.
Oh god. Oh, I cracked myself up. Chris Buescher is an unlicensed toy for Kyle Busch.
One back.
I don't think I could ever disagree with something. Chris Buescher is not anywhere close to Kyle Busch, though. They're like polar opposites in terms of like personality, it seems like. No relation to Kurt. Yeah, I know. I'm just playing.
Top's free. Use it if you need it.
It just, you know, I just don't know where it is. I'm too scared to venture, even though I went like way out of my way to go to like a Books and Noble store. It's just, I have to get the balls to do it, and unfortunately they have yet to be found in this specific scenario of venturing out. JC, you can't say that. You're taken. You already have your real life waifu. You can't say that.
Headlight out on your bumper here.
You can't simp while you're already a pimp. Oh shit. We're still hanging on to the lead, but as you kind of see what I was referring to earlier, they just kind of get into a pack. I don't know why.
Coming at you hot here.
props to Harvick. He's moving up through the field with me. I think I remember at one point when we were in the back, he was like trying to push me. So interesting developments there. He might be like a way faster than I'm giving him like props for. Oh, if they had a third cheat car, yeah, 3 cheat car, yeah, that would be nice.
Inside, you've got room. You're all clear.
Who knows if the Switch version's even gonna have like any like DLC stuff? I'll be amazed if they do. Looking at like icebergs, like NASCAR Winston Cup points standings poll, it was showing like, because for that he usually just does just the overall finishing results because that's how it was back then. And Harvick's like running 17th in points. Like, damn, I didn't know he had that bad of a season. To the point where he was running 17th in points. Like, shockingly, Eric Jones is like 13th. And that's pretty damn good. He's cycled, or he's running better than other people. Like Harvick, Almirola, Custer. A lot more people than I would imagine, so that's pretty damn cool. See how many people are behind me. I think it may be about 7. It's hard to see, but I'm assuming it looked like about 7. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why. Just not pulling away. They're just kind of all sticking with me, so just kind of it's a lot like Vegas, weirdly enough. Do you like Junior's podcast? I only listened to 2 of them before. One was the Eric Jones one, and the other one was when Mayfield was on. Mayfield one was really good. Eric Jones one I thought was really good too. It's just oh, the padding is just egregious. There's just so much just filler. Though to be fair, I haven't seen all of the Eric Jones ones, so maybe I can't say the other one was like that too. But I know the Mayfield one, I watched that one. And it was just like 40 minutes of just padding and just talking about other stuff. And it's like, I came here for the Mayfield stuff, and it just took forever to get to that point. 2.5 hour podcast where Mayfield comes in around like 40 minutes. It's like, well, then you're only getting about like an hour and a half of, content that you came for roughly, or hour and 40 or something. So it's just, that was really the only problem. But once they got into the actual, like, that whole meat of the podcast, it was really good. So yeah, I don't listen to it too often. I don't listen to the podcast too often. Either I'm just too busy with other stuff, or I watch some of the clips on YouTube. That's about the extent of it. That's about as far as it usually kind of goes. The way that Junior was handling like the Bubba incident at Vegas, like he was just kind of tap dancing around the whole situation way too much, and it was just kind of, I don't know, weird, because Junior usually is pretty blunt on topics, so the fact that he's like really tiptoeing around this just seemed pretty lame. Like, I went there to see his opinion, not to see, like, a really, like, milquetoast, like, sugar-coated opinion, so it just wasn't for me. Well, damn, lap traffic, absolutely. I didn't even notice that. They just absolutely got obliterated by all that, so we got a lead now. Thank you, lap cars, for being in the way. How else would you pay for this chart? It does make me wonder. I wonder how much money he gets on like his normal stream site versus like if he just put it on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube, like would there be a difference in pay or how that would, I don't know how that would all work. It is weird that this game doesn't promote like the energy drinks. Yet Kurt's like fire suit has Monster on it, and even like in the track map logo, it has the Monster Energy font, not font, but the colors. So I don't know what the hell the deal was. It was the same way with Ignition. I don't know if they just cut ties, but that doesn't make sense because Monster Energy's on the bottom right of like Kurt's like McDonald's car. So I don't know. Is it just like they just didn't want on the hood? I don't know. It's just weird.
You're all clear up top.
What do you think of leaks on Heat 5? I think they could be fine. It's just... It's weird that... It's just really hard to do a league on that game with just... Like, if you're trying to have, like, a core level, like, type of league where, you know, you're watching the race on, like, a race replay or... The race replay mode, you're trying to do all that stuff, it's really broken and it's really hard to even tell where people are running. In terms of like doing a league where I think it can be done, it's just really freaking hard to just I don't know, just figure all that out. And it's just such a it was just a pain. Because, you know, there were so many weird issues with lag bubble or things appearing on different people's screens, so it always caused a lot of, like, problems. So, I don't know if that would be ideal. But it's really clearly all we have. Also, the stream just dipped in quality or stopped, so... Look out for that, so be on the lookout whenever that occurs. I don't know why it's doing that today. Yeah, it's wild. Even down to, like, simple things I thought would be patched already, like the tires being blue. Like, you really just get the sense that this was just kind of thrown together. S-Lap. I don't know what S-Lap is. I don't know what that means. But we'll just have to kind of use our imaginations. Kind of like what somebody said. What someone said, there's no championship mode in this game, or in like the 2022. Yeah, it's not even an admission either. I don't think there's a championship mode in that either. So, but when people were bringing that up, they were just saying, just use a pen and paper and keep track of the points yourself. It's like, well, what the fuck? The players shouldn't have to fucking do that. And that's like a shit excuse. That was like the same like awful excuse with the Utenix games that they didn't have stats, and people, and then there was just people saying, well, just use a pen and paper and do it yourself. But it's like, well, what if I want to keep track of literally like everyone? Then again, then it would just get to a point of like, you do a race that's like 20%, and then you have to spend like an hour writing down like everyone's stats, everyone's like average finish, and factor all that in, and like that's not fun. When you have to get a pen and paper to do something in a game that you're supposed to just chill, relax, then I think you fucking failed at something. And just telling people to just use a pen and paper to keep track of it yourself, I think hinders the massive opportunity you can do in making a fucking game. Because you can almost use that excuse for everything, like, you know, what if you do a career mode? It's like, well, then you could just get rid of everything, because you could technically keep track of everything yourself. You can keep track of the points yourself and the schedule. It's just gonna throw you into random races. You're not gonna figure it out. It's not gonna tell you what races you're gonna be going to. Get a fucking pen and paper, write it down so you know next time. You see how like ridiculous that just, I feel like I'm going insane. Hey, hello Redneck Jesus, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, there you go, JC. You can still do your championship mode, just get out a pen and paper. Take like a screenshot of your pen and paper work. Bring it into the class so the teacher can review it. Giga Chat, Google Sheets. Yeah, get out that Google Doc. Get out that Google Doc and start writing shit down. Use your muscle memory, folks. That's how real champions do it. Yeah, I'm a little anxious on how that Heat 5 DLC is gonna go. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about it. I don't know. I don't trust them to do it and just not have things get broken. And people really like, you know, people still play Heat 5, so it would really suck if that game just got broken because of that update. I'm amazed they're even going back to it, but I think that just shows like how bad and desperate they are to kind of earn some revenue, because I don't think Ignition's doing anything for them at all. So it's like they just have no choice but to go back to Heat 5, and they're basically working with like code and stuff that, you know, they really didn't make. It's more Monster Games and 704 stuff, so they're going in like secondhand trying to like make things work. I'll even show it in after this race if I even remember, but the career mode is like broken. Somebody in my comments said something where it doesn't even, like, the final race of the season isn't really the final race of the season. Like, once you get to Martinsville, like Martinsville and Phoenix count as like two, like that is the round of 4. The round of 4 is like Martinsville and Phoenix, and it totals your points for those two events. And it's like that's not how that works. Like, how do you fuck that up? It's almost like as if Russians worked on the game and have almost next to no understanding of NASCAR because, you know, that's on the other side of the world and they just aren't informed or just aren't aware of it. I don't know. It's just, how do you absolutely botch that so horrifically bad, apparently? I have not gotten that far in my career mode to test that out and see if that really is the case. But I heard someone say that in the comment section in one of my career mode videos, and if that's the case, then we are going to be in for a rant on my part, because when you mess up like the basics of like just how the rounds work, how things are supposed to go on that level, like that is like just bad. Well, Harvick tried that time. That was cute, but it wasn't enough. So for now, it's only just me and Harvick. Me and him just pulled away from everybody else. Logano and Kyle are just almost okay. Kyle Busch is really far back. But.
Still there. All clear. Hold your line here. Got one up top. All right, clear outside.
It feels like every week that I do these streams, it eventually there starts to get into like a segment where I just rant about the playoffs and what I would do to fix it. I feel like I've said that like every freaking week and what I would want for it, but yeah, it's just the same old shit. You need a pen and paper for career mode? You might. You just might. I mean, if they messed up the round of 4, then get off the wall. Get off the wall. If they messed up the round of 4 like that, then yeah, you need to get out a pen and paper and keep track of it yourself. Also, they're going a lot longer on fuel in this run, so that's interesting. Yeah, it takes forever to get into lobbies and ignition. Like, I was trying to join Mertz's when the DLC, like when the 2022 expansion stuff came out. I was on a loading screen for so long that I just thought it just didn't work. But it did work. It took like 4 minutes. It took a while to even get into a lobby, because like, it just said searching for races, and it couldn't find it. It's like it just took forever to get into a lobby. So I don't know, it's just pathetic. I mean, you can get into Heat 5, jump on a Heat 5 now, and like it would just take like a minute, and you'll be able to get into one, no problem. Not even a minute. Like it's like there's no problem. It's almost like they had like no idea how to do online stuff. It's like as if it's their first game they've ever made. Wow. Because it is. 36 race playoffs. Well, I want there to be like playoffs every 7 races. Like every 7 races there's a round that they have to go through. There's a round, like the first round there's 36 people. And it eliminates how much? I want there to be a round every 2 races where it knocks out 2 people every race. And then you divide the points amongst each other to get the best average finish, which would be the best average point. You compare those two, you divide those by 2. And then you subtract 5, and then that's where they would finish. And then that's how you determine who gets eliminated. pitting here in the next couple of laps. Kind of amazed the AI didn't pit when they did in the first stage. So I don't know why they did that then.
You're low on fuel, bud.
Well, I'll be pitting this lap. So I think, yep, it already went down to once. Yeah, I'm pitting this lap. I can't stay out any longer. I mean, the car felt good. Didn't really have any issues with it. I think we have a car to easily win. Start slowing down. Nobody hit me from behind. Beautiful. Somebody else is pitting with me.
Drop your speed, driver.
Alright. That's good. That might have been Harvick that pitted with me, so that's adorable. You want a format that's padding stats? What if they like lumped in like the Xfinity and Truck Series stats into one giant stat? Then Kyle Busch would be the greatest driver in the history of mankind. That would be nice. Make all of his padded stats worth it. Oh, that'd be really messed up. That'll be really funny if Chase Elliott misses the Final Four. I want it to happen for just the sake of the glorious memes. Also, Harvick beat me at Pyros. That's kind of fucked up. Well, to be fair, we did have to repair the damage, so that probably doesn't help. And we were in the grass there, so that doesn't help either.
Watch that car in front of you. He's slowing down. Might be pitting.
Uh-oh, J.G. Ely. Oh, J.G. Ely doesn't know how to get down a pit road. Look at that. That's a throwback. That really screwed up Harvick.
Still there.
There we go. About to cycle into the lead again. Please, Biffle, Bell, whoever that is. Okay, we're good. I thought we were going to have to worry about him.
Watch that car in front of you. He's slowing down. He's going to be pitting. Clear high behind this one. Got a gap up top. Got one
I
rolling.
just messed up the corners. That's embarrassing. Oh, what the... I don't know why he just stopped like that. I guess Keselowski was going to try to pit. I don't know, but that works out for us. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just hoping Chase misses the Final Four just to show off how broken the format is. And I think that maybe, I'm just praying to the baby Jesus that if he does miss the Final Four and it's just going to be so wrong, people are going to be so pissed, that maybe NASCAR will actually change the format to something better, or to something that's not just a one race, take it or leave it type of championship, which is absolutely stupid. It's been stupid for 8 years. Maybe they would change something. But, you know, that might be the case. Or I'm hoping. That's my dream. And if it's gonna bone Chase Elliott, then maybe, you know, it'll mean something. It'll change something. Because he clearly is the best driver all year round. Next to Logano and Chastain.
All clear. Hold your line. Got one
pulling away. Things are looking good. Jeez, they messed up the pit road speed for Auto Club. That doesn't surprise me. Especially in Ignition, they don't really tell you the pit road speed limit, so you just have to figure it out for yourself. Get out that pen and paper, write it down, and figure it out yourself. They should race for 52 weeks and have 0 champions. That's, you know what, that would definitely solve a lot of problems. I'm looking forward to the Heat 5 DLC, because if that actually occurs, then it'll happen on PC, and then maybe the modders can mod the game and put in like more paint schemes and different types of stuff like that. So that would be pretty nice. Give that game more and more just life. So I don't know. It's just doing these doesn't quite feel the same like how it was on the PC. I mean, we've only done these like 3 different weeks now. The Roval was a shit show. Vegas was really good. This has been pretty good. I mean, Harvick's still right there, but just, I don't know. Maybe it's just these tracks. I mean, Harry's trying. I mean, I appreciate the effort. I was looking at chat. Why did the car do that to my... That was weird. Well, that's what not to do. I don't know why the car reacted the way it did when I hit the wall. It acted like I hit... I don't know. It just, I don't know why it bounced like that. I think that's going to cost us stage 2, because we lost so much time and we got a lot of damage to the car. 91% on the aero. Damn. Yeah, that's not good. And the thing is pushing. So, yeah, we just threw away stage 2 because I looked at chat, and that was just... That was the end of all of it. Why? My dog, I swear, barks so goddamn often. I mean, the fact I can hear it through my headphones, and they're pretty good with soundproof stuff, so that has to be loud for me to even hear it. I don't know. I don't know, maybe my parents are playing with a dog downstairs or something. That could be it. It's possible. I mean, who knows? Bent toe link. That might be it. I'm kind of amazed there's no yellows. I'm fine with it. I'm just surprised the game has been so clean and green for the most part. I'm not really used to it. I have no idea who I want to win it for a championship. I don't really think I got much of a stake in that battle. I really don't. I'm just not interested. I guess Briscoe would be funny just for like just the meme sake of it. If that counts, I don't know.
Careful, still there. All clear. Still there. All clear. Nothing
Oh
coming out
God.
back.
You never know. I mean, it is a strong possibility that the tire failures could really become a big issue. I don't know. Just, I hope not, because I'm just so tired of just complaining about just blatant issues just week after week. Well, I appreciate Logano pushing me, like trying to help me gain some like time on Harvick, but it's just too little, too late. Car is too tight.
High lane's moving. Clear behind him. Nobody out back here.
Well, we did the high line there and it worked. I think that was more just lap traffic getting in his way than anything else.
Clear outside. All clear. Still there. Clear all around.
Oh, if only we didn't hit the frickin' wall, I wouldn't be in this position, but
Still there.
that was my
All
fault.
clear. No pressure from behind.
Beat Kansas 3.0.
Still there. Alright, clear low here. 5 more laps.
Can't even say we're really gaining. I mean, I guess technically we are. It's kind of stabilized where it's not. We're not losing any more time. We're still gonna start. Well, probably in the top 5 because we gotta repair the damage, and it definitely seemed like there's a lot to repair. So there's no way we're gonna just cycle out second after this stage break yellow. Shocked my bumper, or my ass has not been completely damaged yet from all these hits. Well, we're almost done with the stage, and then we're gonna have about 100 laps to go, I think. Maybe 99. I wonder how many people are just a lap down. I don't know if anybody got more laps down in this stage. I don't think so, based on just what I was seeing. But yeah, last lap in stage 2. Just as that's about to occur, Harvick's about to get into, like, would have gotten to, like, some pretty thick lap traffic. So that would have been an interesting kind of thing to witness, just to see how much time he would lose from all that. But, you know, can't have that. I just messed up 3 and 4. Honestly, probably Logano deserves second, considering he was bumping me this whole time. I'll take third. That was. I'm amazed he didn't do that sooner. But that was kind of realistic. Logano did that. He probably would have done that in real life. I don't think he would have pushed me as long as he would have, but he probably would have just gotten fed up and just passed me anyways. Damn, Kurt dropped to 14th. What happened? Damn, he's the last one lead lap. Yikes. So Suarez is gonna get the waiver on. Brad's 2 laps down. Wow, what is this? What is this running order? Cody, we're still 34th. Alrighty, 4 tires and fuel. Repair damage at 3 seconds, so we'll probably lose 3 spots during the pit stop. Oh, no, 6. Okay. Well, that sucks. But it's okay. We'll get back up there.
Alright, coming to green here. Let's go to work.
Here we go. Last stage is underway. And yeah, 99 laps to go, so it will be a 1 pit stop race for us in this stage. Pretty much the same as 1 and 2, just the longer second half. But yeah, as usual, nice launch off the start. It seems like Harvick's going to be our big competitor today, just because it just seemed like he was running extremely well.
All clear, nothing out back.
And there we go. P5, so yeah, we're back in the top 5 already.
Outside.
Huh, Ryan Blaney, haven't seen him all day,
Still there.
but he's up in the mix now.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, Kyle Busch in the lead. It's almost kind of like it's like stage 1 throwbacks all over again, because Logano and Kyle Busch were up here the majority of stage 1.
Careful. Still there.
Hey,
All clear.
Scott McNew with the 5. Thank you.
Crossing my fingers for a drama-free, no dumb **T race. Pretty much all I'm asking for these last few races. Don't think that will happen though.
Bottom's clear.
Thank you, Scott McNew. I do. Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping it's just a very... no shit shows, no, like, major controversies. I just want to have a good race. I feel like that is too much to ask. Considering just how the season has gone. I don't know, it just would be nice to just
Still there.
talk about just the actual race stuff. 'Cause Vegas was good, despite the Bubba stuff that occurred. Like, the Vegas race was good. I liked it.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, hello, Ryan Blaney. Didn't expect to see him still up here.
All the way out here.
Well, that's just a casual 3 wide behind me. Wish Kurt would be up in the top, like in the mix of all this, because he was like that earlier in stage 1, but just seemed to fade. Oh, hello, Harvick. Oh, sideways. Oh, he saved
By
it.
himself here.
Oh, God, I wonder how she's gonna... Harvick.
Hold your line here.
Oh!
3 wide.
Oh, he blew a tire right in front of me. Oh, and it was going for the lead. Now I got damage and I got a pit. Oh, man. Well, cautions are on. They're definitely on. That much we know.
Dumb **T race.
Wow. Wow, the timing. That is the most Tyler Reddick luck you could possibly imagine. I mean, that was like perfectly timed. I gotta adjust my face cam because I don't know why I'm looking like really blue. But yeah, that was just typical. That really sucked. Oh, that really sucked. I can't believe the timing of that, too. Like, that is just awful. Suarez is pitting as well. Interesting. He didn't need to stay. I don't think he needed to put him. We got pit. Okay. We're good. Oh, almost missed it.
Drive safe.
So does that put Kevin out of the race entirely? No, he's still out on track. So, Harvick can blow a tire. Well, where is he running, though?
Stay low. All the way to the wall.
I don't see him up here, so... I don't know if the game put him like a lap down, or...
Still there.
I have no clue. I don't know where that put Harvick after all that.
All clear.
I have no idea, but
Careful. Still there.
he's definitely not out of the race, so never mind. I was about to go rant about how he blew a tire and still was on the lead lap up here, but that was not the case, so I have to retract the statement.
All clear. Outside. You're all clear up top.
Really, Harvick was about the
Great job,
only
Robert.
one
Your best lap right
that was able to race with me pretty evenly, so this might have just given us the win
All clear.
pretty easily
Got
then.
room. You're all clear.
I mean, we still have to pit just like everyone else. We do have a little bit fresher tires, but I don't know how big that's going to be like, of an advantage.
Bottom looks good. Still there. All clear. No pressure from behind. Outside by himself. Clear high, clear high. Got one looking up top. All clear, no pressure from behind. Still there.
I really hope Logano's not winning this race, or the game's like gonna predict that, because I do not want that to occur. That would in fact really make me salty. But you know, it's still a long race. Still got a lot of different chances for even Kyle Busch to win. Which that sounds weird for me to say that I would rather have him than Logano, but that's just the reality of the situation. Is we got 85 to go.
Still there.
At least now that we know yellows are indeed on. That was our first actual on-track incident yellow this entire race, which is insane. Because usually I would expect maybe 1 or 2 in a stage. But in this race, it just went green. Both stages went green. That'd be wild if that happens in real life. I really doubt it, but it'd be funny to imagine.
One back. All right, clear all around.
Now that I got the lead here, I can kind of control my destiny a little bit, but I forgot to say too, thank you JC for the 2 super chat. I was trying to say as that was going on was, I don't know how Poppy was gonna properly read that. Like, I have no idea how she was gonna do that, but that all subsided.
Careful. Still there. Still there.
And you always preferred
Clear to the bottom.
Kyle Logano? Yeah. Weirdly enough, yes.
All clear.
Which track do you think is the most beautiful? Probably Sonoma, if only they let the grass... if only they let them race there at a point in the year where the grass is green, because it looks really pretty. That would be my pick. Heck of a battle for second back there. Kyle Busch keeps trying. Ryan Blaney's in the mix of this as well.
All right, clear outside. One back. Looking outside. He's
I
outside.
keep messing up my
He's outside
corners.
there by himself.
I'm kind of curious just how many laps I'm going to lead by the end of this race.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Oh,
Clear high. Clear high. That one looking up top. Clear low.
oh, he saved it. What a Chad. All right, well, that sounds weird for me to say. Oh, sorry, Kyle.
Still there. Stay on the bottom.
Sonoma to be a season opener. You know, that would be almost too perfectly fitting because Riverside... Well, Sonoma was the replacement for Riverside. And Riverside was the original, like, season opener before, like, 1982. So, I mean, it would theoretically be the most perfect throwback ever.
Hold your line here. Still there.
Okay. I didn't mean to door him like that. I was trying to get off him there.
Clear low. Inside.
I can't run the wall like Reddick, but I can certainly try to do something like that off the corner. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Still there.
Or if I'll get a good run off the corner, staying up here. Yeah, I guess.
Careful. Still there. Got one looking low.
Oh, we're gonna side draft them here. That's gonna pull him back a little bit. That was perfect. Hey, that was textbook.
Still there.
Oh, there goes our momentum.
Got one inside.
Fair enough. I deserved that because that little mistake was enough to make me lose the lead.
Bottom's covered. Stay high.
Yep, just same way we lost the lead, we're gonna lose second. The same way we, yeah. Oh my God, that was bad.
Stay low. All clear.
70 to go, roughly. 75.
Top's covered. Stay on the bottom. I got a gap. Clear up top here.
So now it's a 3-car battle. I don't know what happened to Ryan Blaney, but oh my God, Stenhouse is 5th. Look at Stenhouse go.
Headlight out on your bumper.
What a race for him. But there's like a Bristol Roval on dirt. Oh God, a dirt road course at the Bristol Roval. That would be a nightmare.
You're all clear.
What is wrong with me? I'm too tired.
No one coming hard up top. Outside. Still there. Clear high. Clear high. Inside. Inside. Clear behind him. Car on the outside now. Careful. Still there. Still there.
Well, I guess it's just going to be us 3 for the remainder of this race until pit stops occur, which might shake up the field order or something because we cannot get away from each other. I've been in the lead multiple different times and I just can't get away.
Track's all yours, but you're clear.
So it's going to be a big old pain and a big old journey to just try to move up through the field or just try to get the damn lead and hold it, because I just can't hold it for very long. I think a lot of that's my fault, but we're going to be hitting lap traffic, so I think it's going to be, you know, that'll probably help us out too in some way, at least one way or another. 70 to go. Still have one more pit stop. I do have a little bit fresher tires than them, but I might pit right around the same time the leaders do just to stay on sequence. I don't want to... I probably could stay out as long as I could, but I don't want to take that risk of... oh no, losing time or just... I just don't want to have a bad... I just don't want them to undercut me too badly. I mean, obviously, I didn't really hurt me in stage 1, so I don't know if that would happen again or what, but I'd rather just pit right with them so I'm on the same tires and Everything just to play safe.
Careful, still there. Looking inside.
I was looking at fucking chat.
Caution's out here, wave 'em off.
Oh my god, I was looking at chat. Oh my god. Well, since I'm running this Reddick, does that mean you can slow up on the last lap so you can I remember that. I remember that was good. Oh man, I'm not with it today. Four tires and fuel. Kurt and Suarez are pitting. That's interesting. I don't know why the wall bounces me like that. I mean, that should have just been kind of like a solid hit, not like a...
Be ready.
Feels like a sponge.
Go, go. Hard from the
Whatever, that's my
outside,
fault. I was
outside.
looking at chat. I don't know what it is with me today. I'm just not with it. I feel like all of my reaction times are just way too slow. Like, I shouldn't be missing the corners, and
Still there.
I'm just not all there.
Top's covered, stay on the bottom. Still there. Careful, still there. Top's free, use it if you need it. Still there. Nobody out back here. Still there. Got a gap behind this one, clear down.
Well, like before, so many cars were put a lap down in stage one that even when the yellow comes out, even when it's my fault,
Forward here, clear outside.
we always start like 13th, and we could just kind of work our way back up to the top 5 without really much of a problem.
Still there. You're all clear up top. Still
But
there.
yeah, hello Day 500. Thanks for
All clear, nothing coming out back.
thanks for stopping by. You picked the perfect time to join, because I done just absolutely binned it. Did I make someone DNF? Because one car is actually out of the race. I don't know who that is. So now we're on an even better tire strategy than the rest of the field. I mean, I can't make it to the end on fuel still, but I'll still pit along with the AI just because I know I can't just stay out as long as I can and then just take rights by the end. I have to probably be better just to pit along with them so I don't get like undercut too badly. I don't know, like stage 1 seemed like it worked out fine with all that, but I mean, I don't want to take that chance again, so I'd rather just pit with them. So I don't know when they're going to pit. Maybe another 30 laps possibly. Hello Bill, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. So the backstory, for anyone that's kind of tuned in and
Still there.
don't know why I'm running this Reddick, we did a random number generator, and it picked Reddick. It picked the 8 numbers, so we had to go with it. So that is really it's all. That's the reason why I run this car, and I bump Kyle Busch, so that might be a wreck. No, it's not. Hello 8-Bit, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it as always. We're trying to, I guess, get Reddick a win. I feel weird even saying that, but this is what the random number generator said, so we had to go with it.
Stay on the bottom. Top's covered. Stay on
Heck
the
of a
bottom.
battle for a lead, though. Trying to side draft them?
Still there.
And we got the inside line going into turn 1, so that's going to be a good help. There
Hold your line here.
we go. So in theory, can it pick 51? It definitely can. When it'll happen, I do not know. That is the big question. Also, Harvick blew a tire. And is in third. I didn't even notice that. So he is back in contention.
Inside. Clear down low.
So, yeah, that's not good because he's like one of the only few that were just about as competitive as me. I think Kyle Busch is kind of the same way. Maybe all those yellows that kind of helped him get back on lead laps, so that I kind of like inadvertently helped him.
Got a headlight out on your bumper. Careful. Still there.
Battle for a lead continues on though. Now it's still a 4-car battle. Hey, Kurt's up here, but he's on a different tire strategy, so.
Still there.
What is this 2018? You have to race Kyle and Kevin. It feels like it. I didn't even think about that, but that is a very good point. It does seem that way.
Still there.
Kevin is even more insane because he blew a tire and I think he was a couple laps down. So the fact that he was able to rebound
Focus forward here.
blows my mind because that's insane. But we got the lead now. Kurt was in the top 5. He's on a different pit strategy than the rest of the field, so it makes sense why he's on, why he's kind of just running really fast. So far, we're actually in the lead. We're holding it. We're holding it. Yeah, there is something ironic about that.
Bottom lane's rolling here. All clear.
So now, I don't know what happened to Logano, but to be fair, I did crash into him, so maybe that affected his car somewhat. Got a headlight out of the bumper.
Got one inside here. Clear all around.
Oh, I just keep up the bottom, but that was stupid. Oh, jeez, I'm kind of curious who is going to lead the most laps because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it.
Careful. Still
Just
there.
the lead keeps swapping too much.
Keep moving. Clearing behind. All clear. All clear. No pressure from behind. Got one on the inside. All right, clear all around. Still there.
Ow. I'm amazed that they did not give me back bumper damage because that certainly felt like a bump that might have warranted it.
By himself. Clear.
Ow. Okay, that was, yeah, that the Harvick. Ow. Oh my god, what is wrong with me?
Outside, all by himself. All clear. Inside. Got one rolling on your inside now.
That might be... I don't know why this keeps happening to me.
Alright, clear down here. You got a gap. Top's covered. Stay on the bottom.
God
Nobody
damn.
out back here.
If it's not Harvick pushing me, it's Kyle Busch pushing me, and it's just back and forth constantly. I wonder when they're gonna pit. I don't know if it's gonna be in the next like 11 or so laps or what exactly.
Yellow's out. Back her down.
Okay, well that changes everything now. Everybody can make it on fuel now. All right, well that's like our second like natural AI yellow this race. I'll actually be like ride the wall. Well, it doesn't seem like it works too well in this game to really use that high lane, so that's why I don't use it. We're gonna pit. 4 tires and fuel, repair the damage. We'll probably fall back to second or third. Hey, look at Kurt and Suarez up here. Hell yeah, Kurt's gonna get some laps to lead.
Go, go, go.
They are on different strategies. They might be able to make it on fuel to the end now with this, but they're on a different strategy, so I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out for them because they have a lot of on their tires now.
All clear.
But we'll get back in the lead, no problem. They're going to hold up people, I think. So we'll definitely be looking pretty good to maintain the lead for a little bit. I'd like to see if I can maybe pull away from Kyle Busch or maybe just get far enough to the point where like they're just not in my draft anymore, but that really hasn't happened yet. They always seem to eventually grow me back down. Yeah, turns one in, like, it seems like the entry of the corner, they always just gain a lot of time on me. As you can see right there, like, jeez. Well, Kurt has definitely held up the field, so, I mean, Kurt's being a bro, which I've always appreciated. He kind of did that for me in the Coke 600 once, so, in my Heat 5 live stream with that ages ago, so that was very wholesome. I was trying to get the lead from me, but kind of cleared him there on the back straightaway. Kyle again gets a run. We'll clear him. I mean, it's a heck of a battle. I mean, I really haven't been able to pull away at all. It's been a pretty good race. It's just, I wish I was more awake. I wish I was a little more alert. I've made a couple of mistakes that I shouldn't have made mistakes from.
Clear behind him here.
still lead that lap, but barely.
All clear. Hold your line.
Oh, that might have been side draft.
All
Oh,
the way to the wall. Car outside. Hold your line.
don't wreck. I was trying to like get him to correct it, or I was trying to use my car to have him safe it. Damn. Now that brings Kurt Busch, that brings the whole gang back together. That's a problem. I think Kyle should run me back down. Hey, hello Bailey here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Well, I mean, Kurt's kind of hanging on to a top 5. That's actually is doing a lot better than I thought. I thought he might have fallen back a bit too much. But as usual, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick coming back up to the field. That's just crazy how much. I guess I don't know by how much faster they are than me, but just the fact they can just run me down. I'm so far ahead of them. So at 34 to go. 1.2 seconds is the gap. Harvick and Busch are still going at it. Logano's up here. He's been another one that's been pretty good. Lost exactly a tenth compared to the last lap. I don't know if I can really go a whole lot quicker than that. Hey, oh, it is Mike Mercer's birthday. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. I don't really have anything planned. I'm not gonna do a 30,000 29,000 count birthday. I'm not gonna do anything like that. It would literally take me like 14 hours to probably do all that. I don't want to do all that. Will he be streaming tonight? No, he doesn't usually stream on Sundays, so that's not gonna happen. Still, I mean, under a second. Still under a second. I mean, he's definitely closing in on me. It's about maybe a tenth a lap. do got lap traffic that's going to probably play a factor here eventually, so I mean, that should help us out a good bit. I'm just worried about it. I haven't been that great today. I'm just tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know my mom's feeling better, but I think she just gave like all of her cold to Dad, so now Dad's feeling the cold, and I don't know if I'm getting it or I'm just tired. Like, I don't know. So I thought, you know, 6 hours of sleep would be, you know, decent enough, but I guess it wasn't. Hello, Landon Moody. Thank you for stopping in and watching the stream. I do appreciate it. Yeah, they're closing in. They're just about caught up to me. Definitely need lap traffic to come save the day, because that might be our only chance to win is lap traffic. Just, oh man, of all races to just not be at 100%, this is not the one I would want to not be at 100% for. I'm trying as hard as I can to just try to keep the bomb. It's frustrating that, like, my body knows what exactly to do, but it just sucks. Harvick's trying. He keeps dive bombing the corners.
Got one down low now. Clear left here.
Keep gapping him on the center off, especially the straightaways. We just need lap traffic to play a factor. I mean, we got 22 to go. We're going to be hitting a lot of those as we get through the remainder of this race. We got one of our friends, Greg Biffle, who's always been a bro in one way or another in this game for me for some reason.
He's in there. At your door.
So with that, we'll pass him on the outside. That's going to pin Harvick down low, so that worked out beautifully. Thank you, Biffle, for holding him up. I'm just hoping we can somehow pull this off. God, I can feel it. I can feel myself just fucking up. Oh, it's painful. I hate it. Gareth Smithley, why? Why would you fucking do that? I thought he was just gonna stay on the inside and then he just goes up fucking high. get off the wall. Why is it suck me in like a vortex?
All by himself here. All clear. All clear.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not fucking good at all. And you're gonna be dealing with a bunch of lap traffic, so that should be good for us. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna get held up big time. Let's go up to the super high lane. There we go, pass everyone. We're gonna try to do our best Reddick impression, even though. Oh, hello Bubba, hello Ware. Oh my god, that's a lot of cars. Alright, lap traffic, thank you. I appreciate your service. That might be enough to hold us off, hold everybody off, so that's going to be really good for us. Wow, that is just diabolical. Joey Logano's somewhat back in that mix. They are just getting held up in a way that I can't even articulate the words for it. Wow, imagine a battle, a great battle. Only get just completely derailed by lap traffic. Can you imagine if that happened in real life? The absolute shitstorm that would cause. I mean, that cost them 2.5 seconds. I mean, it might be possible they can run me down, but you know, they only have less than 15 to go, so I don't know. Jeez, they're still getting held up? I don't know, it's hard to tell back there, but... Sheesh. I mean, that brought all of them back together. Logano's back in the mix, same with Bowman. Bowman's only about a second off, so I mean, they're really just completely just ruin this race. Any chance of this race being interesting went out the window because of lap traffic. I expected them to get held up by lap traffic, but not to that extent. Not to 3.5 seconds worth. I just thought a little bit. Now see if they can run me down. I don't think that's enough time. They're gonna have to gain like 0.3 a second a lap on me, almost just to even get to me. Always guaranteed the late heat caution. I mean, it could happen. If you saw the Daytona video in the career mode, I mean, the last stage went green the whole way, which I still can't believe it, like, that happened. So there's a chance it could happen, but I like to think not, just for purity's sake. We never know. So yeah, basically in order for them to catch me, they need to gain about 0.3 a lap roughly, and they're really not. They're not doing that. They might be gaining 1/10 a lap on me. Well, now went back to 3.2, so that's technically. Oh no, went back to 3.1. So yeah, 1/10 a lap. That's not enough for them. .9, so that's about 0.2 lost. Yeah, it seems like, you know, we're going to be able to hold our own just enough. We still got a couple lap cars here and there, but I don't think it's going to be enough to really hold them up too badly. What's interesting is in the first 3 races on the Rivals, the winner has not won a race by over a second. It's always been under a second. Roll under yellow, but Vegas was under a second. It's only like 2 or 3 tenths of a second. This one's shaping to break that trend. Four to go, 5 to go, 4 to go next time by. Still hanging on to a 2.6, 2.5 second lead. Gap sort of staying the same roughly. I just can't imagine all these laps. And they came down to lap traffic, like a wad of lap cars to the likes I have yet to see in that entire race. Usually it's kind of like what you're seeing now in front of me. So it was kind of shocking that they were in that big of a wad. That just stacked them up big time, made them lose like 3.5 seconds. Three to go. We're almost there. 2.5 seconds is the gap. .7, so I think they're catching lap traffic. Now went up to 3.1. Oh god, lap traffic. It has not benefited them in this last portion of the race. 2 to go. Alright, just gotta get to the freaking white flag. We're almost there. We're almost there. Please get to this point. Green 4. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, white flag's out. It's good. It's official no matter what happens. What a freaking day. What a freaking day. I didn't expect it to play out quite like this, but I guess the game is going to think Kyle Busch is going to win. Who knows if it'll be right? There's another car down pit roads. That's weird, but off turn 4, we'll do it. We'll frickin' do it. Yeah! Burnout time. Hell yeah. We'll do spinny doos here once we can build up a little bit of speed. Even when I'm not 100%, I still find a way to win. What an absolute legend that I am. Just a god among men. I can walk the earth and be like, I like this. It is painful to try to get up to speed in this car with these buttons. I will tell you that. I just shifted to 5th. I forgot about that. It's going to be such a weak sauce burnout, but there we go. A little bit to the right, or the left and the right. That was pretty weak sauce. .105 difficulty next race, but it was 105 don't you dare throw your sass at me. Let's see, what's the long replay? Alright. Okay, that's the game doing that. So that's more of the jank of this physics engine or something with this. Because it just skipped like all of stage 1, so that doesn't really help our cause. There was no like actual yellows the first 160 laps, just about. 166, 173. So I know one of the yellows, that one of those are my fault. I can't remember what lap it was on. Or if the game's even going to properly show it. Oh no, it's okay, it's finally gonna show it. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. So there was one more yellow, but I don't think it was for me. No, okay, it already skipped past it. God damn. Oh yeah, that was the Kyle Busch save. That was a good save. Jeez, what is that? That's insane. But yeah. So 101 speed rating somehow. We get our victory lane celebration with the proper trophy. I don't know how to feel. Who the hell is doing this? Like, what is that? I don't know who that guy was, but he's like, like, what is that? I don't know, but hey, we got the fastest lap, 32.0. It's actually really good. Damn, we led 141 of the 267 laps. Can I stop yelling? Stop it. Okay. So, yeah, that was good. 38 to first. Cole Custer with the Sad Panda Award. Kurt got 11th, Stenhouse 10th. There was officially 16 on lead lap. Bell was 2 laps down. And a lot of people, multiple laps down. As we see... Huh, sorry. Ty Dillon's out of the race. Greg Biffle 7 laps down. Same with J.G. Ailey. Chris Buescher. Just, I don't know what the hell happened to him. Cody Ware got 30th. He improved his positions over the race. So that's adorable. How long did that race take? 2 hours and 23 minutes. So I was almost right. Minus like 3 or 4 minutes. Alrighty. Well, I guess that does it for the stream. I'm really fucking tired, as you can tell. I've yawned at least like 100 different times. Fuck. That's our second win, our third race. Maybe I am catching a cold. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me because like everyone's getting sick in this house, so I don't know. Well, I think that does it for me. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I can't sleep because I have to stay up for the race. But I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But I guess I'll get going here. Thank you everybody for tuning in as always. I do appreciate it. Thank you to the people that did super chats stuff throughout the stream. Hold on, my stream labels has to load. Why is it loading? Why is the dog fucking barking? Oh, because Dad turned the truck on for some reason. Oh, that's why. Oh my god, what is wrong? My stream labels is fucking up. I mean, I think it was... Oh my god, I can't fucking remember. Scott McNew with the super chat, same with JC. So thank you two for doing that. I do appreciate it. I don't know what to say. Let me get going. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I didn't think I'll be this tired. But, yeah, I'll get going. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you on another video. And all that good stuff.